Hey, Ryan and Laney. I hope I can just ad-lib this for you real quick. But thank you for the invitation to weigh in on our experience working with Climate Farm School as you figure out your own strategic planning for the fall and going forward. Um, so I think that your questions were, why do we engage with Climate Farm School, and then how does it impact us as a farm employee or operation? Um, As it relates to the first one, I feel like it's actually a pretty easy answer in that Paicines Ranch has um, a broader mission, right, around ecological sustainability through farming and trying to promote healthy soils and soil carbon sequestration. And so, Climate Farm School is essentially just lifting up a lot of the same things that we really value and helping to share that with a broader audience. And so, it just feels like there's a lot of alignment in the partnership there in terms of like what our goals are. But then I would sort of take it one step farther and, on a personal level, but I think a lot of the people here feel the same way, that it's just also been really awesome to work with you both, that you have a really great capacity for kind of articulating ideas in an accessible way and inviting people into the conversation kind of regardless of where they're starting from. Um, so it's been really fun to be a part of that process with you and see how you kind of bring the ideas together and the people into these different spaces to really kind of try to foster change and energy and enthusiasm around, how do we approach, food and farming systems differently to really sustain different Earth systems and each other, as we have to be in connection on this planet. So, um, all that to say, I think you both are great, and I think that that goes a long way. And uh, in terms of how it impacts us here at the farm, and myself as an individual, uh, for one, I think that it just kind of as I've participated in your programs, it's actually kind of been energizing for me and brought me hope and having conversations with different people who I might not kind of be able to relate in a deep way on these topics with otherwise. And it's really helped me to distill sort of how I package what I share out, because there's so many different ideas and thoughts that I have, and uh, it it requires sort of something like Climate Farm School for me to sit down and really figure out, like, well, how do I walk people who this might be new to through it in a way that um, they can really follow and hopefully retain and uh, and be empowered by. So that's what I've got for you at the moment. But I've really enjoyed, the partnership that we've been able to carry so far, and I hope that as you figure out what's next, that there are more opportunities for Paicines Ranch and for me to support your work. All right, big virtual hugs to you both.